JayyDimes. We back at another video. Back at another YouTube video. Alright, man. So, we're here, man. The NFL season has started, and tomorrow is when we start getting all of our games in for week 1. Before we get into that, man, can you hit that like button? Subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. What's your predictions for this game that we're previewing today, man? So, the New York Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football. Joe Judge's first game as the New York Giants head coach. And it's also the first game where Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, Darius Slayton, and Golden Tate are all playing healthy. I'm very excited to see how this offense looks with those guys actually playing together. This is going to be the first game they ever played together as a whole squad. So, very excited to see how that goes. The matchup to watch in this game is unquestionably the offensive line versus this defense from the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. This defense from Pittsburgh is nasty. It's one of the best in the league. If you see the light going up, it's the TV. But yeah, this defense for the Pittsburgh is just nasty. Led by T.J. Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and Bud Dupree and Cameron Hayward. This defense is going to be hard to actually have a offensive threat, on the football field. But if we can run the ball and block for Daniel Jones and create holes for Saquon Barkley, the Giants are going to be in this game. We're going to make this a game. If we can't run the ball and we can't block, we're not going to be able to even think about winning this game. So that's the matchup to watch. This O-line versus the defense. With T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree pass rushing, man, they are very, very dangerous. T.J. Watt, I'm reading my notes. He had 8 forced fumbles forced last season. That led the league. So it's just like, come on, this for the first game of the season, this is probably the worst matchup we could have went up against, man. And it's gonna be a very good test. We will see how the season will go based off of this game. Basically, if the Giants actually are in this game, I will feel very, very optimistic about the season. I'm a little bit optimistic right now, but it's still a lot of question marks. When you have a new rookie left tackle starting, but you don't know what to see from the defense yet based off what happened last season. We don't know yet. But if the Giants can stay in this game for majority of it, I'm gonna feel very, very confident for the rest of the season. We're gonna have to block these guys, man. Andrew Thomas, as a rookie offensive tackle, man, we asking a lot out of him. Having to go up against these guys, man. And we're gonna have to be able to run the ball. We're gonna be able to have to run the ball. That's gonna take a little bit of pressure off of Andrew Thomas, where a lot of tackles like to rather run block than pass block. We're gonna have to run the ball with Saquon Barkley efficiently. If we can't get this ground game on the ball, we're not gonna be it's going to be very hard to win this game. It's going to be very difficult. Am I going to say we're going to lose? I'm not going to say that. But it's going to be very, very hard to win this game if we cannot run the ball effectively with Saquon Barkley. In order for the Giants to be even competitive in this game or win, Saquon Barkley is going to have a big game. I'm talking about Washington Redskins in that last, Washington football team. I'm so sorry. I got to get used to saying that. The Washington football team last year. So he's gonna have that. He's gonna have like 180 scrimmage yards. He's gonna have to have a game like that in order for us to win this game. But if Daniel Jones, when he is passing the ball, when we do have the ball in Daniel Jones's hands, if he can be a threat passing the ball in this game, it's not gonna make the Giants as much predictable. They know what the game plan is on offense. We're gonna have to get this ground game running with Saquon Barkley. They already know that. They know that stacking the box, they're gonna stack that box. We already know that. But if Daniel Jones can become, be effective in the passing game, if he has a good passing game, man, a good 3 touchdown game, a good, very efficient throwing the ball, they're not gonna be able to stack the box with Saquon. Running the play action, make them scared of the run, and if they do bite on the run, Daniel Jones is a play action. He's good in the play action. We're going to have to get the ball out pretty quick. We can't hold on to the ball forever because that's not Daniel Jones' strong suit. Last season, when he had the ball for less than, I think, about 2.5 seconds, he did pretty good. But holding on to the ball, pass, people getting in the backfield, he's not as good. So we're going to have to get that ball out pretty quickly, but I could trust Daniel Jones for that, man. I think Daniel Jones in this game is going to really step up. I'm very excited to see what he does in his first game in the new system. Let's talk about the defense. Can this defense hold up against this offense? You know, they don't have their starting right guard, all-pro right guard, David DeCastro. I don't think he's playing. Deontay Johnson, one of their wide receivers, I think he's questionable to play. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not. I think they have somebody on their tackle. One of their tackles is not playing, I think. You know, I think they have a backup right tackle coming in for that game. So, what can this pass rush do? Lorenzo Carter, Marcus Golden, Kyler Fackrell, X-Man, Ocean Zimenez. What can we create pressure on Ben Roethlisberger? I want us to be in the backfield. I want us to have Ben Roethlisberger on the ground. I don't want him just to sit there in the pocket and be able to throw with a clean pocket. I want us to be back there and be able to force some pressure. We can't turn the ball over. We cannot turn the ball over. That's one thing. If we're gonna win this game against Pittsburgh, we can't turn the ball over. You know, this defense is ruthless, man. They allowed only 18 points per game last season. So, and Giants doesn't have the best offense, so this is that they think this is gonna be a cakewalk. They're gonna think this is a cakewalk. But I think Joe Judge has his team prepared. I think Joe Judge is gonna have this team ready to play. I think Joe Judge is gonna have his team ready to go out there and actually win this game. You know, I think under Pat Shermer, if we were facing Steelers, I wouldn't be so confident because I don't think he would have my guys prepared enough to play this team. You have to prepare to face teams like this. You think the Steelers are gonna come out here and just be lollygagging, playing down to their competition in the first game? I don't think so. Some teams do it, but I don't think Mike Thomas letting his team do that. Joe Judge is going to really have he's gonna have a game cut for him, man. He's gonna have a very, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be out on him. This is gonna be a very good test to see how good is he as a coach. See how prepared this Giants team really is for this brutal season, because this schedule is brutal. You know, this is just the start of it. Can we pressure Ben Roethlisberger? Can the offense be effective? We can't turn the ball over. These are ways the Giants are going to win this game. I'm very excited to see how James Bradbury does in the backfield. I'm very excited to see how Logan Ryan does, because he hasn't had all the time to learn the playbook and I can't think of the word. The word escapes me right now, but he hasn't been really in the defense all season like everybody else has. But as him as being a veteran, he probably be able to learn the defense and get accustomed to it. That's when we're accustomed to it very, very quicker than other players. You know, so I'm very excited to see what he does in the slot, or if you start him at safety, I want to see where we start him at. You know, we'll see though. If I'm being honest, I think the Giants can win this game. I think Joe Judge really puts on. I think Joe Judge has his team prepared. I like how he had this team prepared. I like how he started the practice over when he saw them, they wasn't doing their thing right. I like that. I really do. And I think the team is going to show. I think the team is going to fight. I think the team is going to run through a wall for Joe Judge, because I think he'll do the same for them. You know, he's having them prepared because he thinks, in my head, these guys playing like this, they're going to get thrown. They're going to get ran off the field, playing like how they were practicing. You practice how you play. And he said, no, start this thing over, man. This is not how we're going to be able to play this season. We want to be contenders, man. If we want to actually, you know, put up a fight. You know, so I think the Giants do win this game. This is going to be a low-scoring game. I think they win 21-17. I don't think they're going to be able to, you know, I don't think they're going to be able to do exactly what they did to the Washington football team. I don't think they're going to be able to put up 40 on this team. Nobody's doing that. Because we don't have the best offense. It's Daniel Jones learning a new system. But I think the Giants, in the end of the day, they get this job done. I'm not worried about the Steelers running the ball. Giants have one of the best run defenses in the league. James Conner is not. He doesn't scare me. I don't think he's a matchup problem. I think Giants can win this game. I think we do get some force some turnovers. I think if we get in the backfield, we really have a chance to win this game. But yeah, Giants are facing the Steelers on Monday Night Football. I'm excited to see it. I hope you guys too. Until this, be your boy JayyDimes. Make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe, man. Until this, been your boy JayyDimes. I'm out. Peace.